Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the AirPods and the AirPods Pro, and let's see which one should you get and which one is the right one to buy in 2020. And there are tons of differences with respect to these AirPods. I'm going to go through all of them so that it is easier for you to decide which one should you get. Also, that the AirPods 3 are just around the corner. Before we get into those details, to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon and don't forget to like the video. It really helps the channel. Let's unbox the AirPods and see what you get inside the box. And I have already started using these. So the AirPods 2 are already out of the box, and this is what you get with the AirPods Pro. They both are pretty similar. So you have a good Apple experience when it comes to unboxing. So as soon as you lift up the box, the first thing is this leaflet which says that designed by Apple in California. You have a quick start guide which I'm going to ignore with some paperwork, of course. Though there is no Apple sticker. And here are the AirPods Pro, and let me put them aside for a bit. And under the lift up you have the USB Type-C to Lightning charging cable. Yes, these AirPods charge via Lightning. You also get interchangeable ear tips, which is a good thing. So you have the small and large pair here, and the medium will be on the AirPods. The unboxing experience is pretty simple. And now let's compare the AirPods Pro and the AirPods. We will even pair it with an iPhone and see how it works. You can also use it with Android. I will tell you how during the video. So up front, the AirPods have a really shiny case to it, and they are really white. The magnets are pretty strong, so that's a good thing. The AirPods versus the AirPods Pro, there is not too much difference with respect to the size. Both of them have a good snappy feeling when you open and close them, so that's a good thing, and they're pretty sturdy that way. So if size is a problem, you might want to stick to the AirPods and not the AirPods Pro, but frankly the AirPods Pro also, according to me, are fine. They will easily live in your pocket without a problem. They both have a very similar hinge structure, as well as the text which is written below it and the button which is required for pairing. The AirPods Pro has a indicator or an LED indicator up front, while the normal AirPods without a charging case has an indicator inside the case itself. If you get the wireless charging case, then you will have the LED indicator outside. That's the only difference. Now let's look at the look and feel of the earbuds themselves. So the structure of both the buds are very different. So you have a silicone tip attaching to the AirPod Pro, which is replaceable, as we spoke about the sizes. It goes into your ear with a short stem, and it is a force touch stem which Apple has created. So as soon as you click on it, you can have different functions assigned in the app. We will look at it in the latter part of the video. The AirPods, on the other hand, are very similar, have to the normal wired ear pods which we have seen in the past. It works on a touch input. You can also classify those in the settings app. Now this was the design, and now let's move on to the feature set as well as what you get once you pair the AirPods. So right now I am pairing this with my iPhone, and as you can see, I have to hold the button because I already have another AirPods which are paired to this. But normally you will just have to open the AirPods and the phone will show you a pop-up. So the AirPods Pro has media control which is there on the side. So you have a single tap to play, double tap to forward, and triple tap to go back on the song. You have noise cancellation as well as ambient noise cancellation as well as a transparency mode. You also have other functions which can be looked at, like spatial audio, etc. under the settings. So let's do that. So you can just go into Bluetooth, click on the AirPods Pro icon, and you'll be able to see all the different settings which are available for the AirPods. So here you have, as I said earlier, you have noise cancellation, you have transparency mode, and a complete off setting as well. There is a ear tip test also, which is offered by Apple. So you have to put both the AirPods in your ears and you can take the test. It will decide whether you have a good seal or not. So right now I'm doing this test and I have a good seal according to the app, which is a good thing. You can also go further and do a transparency test, a noise cancellation test, and see whether it works well. You can also do a spatial audio tour, which is there, or see and hear spatial audio. So spatial audio is Apple's 3D audio. Basically, if you move around your screen, the sound will also move with you, and if the track or the movie supports it, you will get a 3D experience and a sound coming in from all the 360 degrees which are there. So it's a good thing that way, that Apple has incorporated this. You can even toggle the Force Touch buttons, so to noise control or to Siri. It doesn't have any other control except this. You can wake Siri with its Siri wake command and the AirPods will respond. You can even control volume by asking Siri to change the volume. Otherwise, there is nothing else which you can do with these AirPods more than that. The firmware updates also happen on their own. You can check the battery life of the AirPods and the case via a widget, so you can put that on your screen, or whenever you open the AirPods, the pop-up shows up. You can see the case battery as well as the AirPods battery life. And these were the AirPods Pro. Now let's look at the AirPods normal and see what are the differences. So I'm going to quickly unpair my AirPods and reconnect them. So all you have to do is open the case. As we saw, the notification should pop up. You hold the button if you already have an AirPod paired with your phone, otherwise it will be a seamless process. And that's it, they are connected. There is no extra feature which comes with the AirPods, so there is no noise cancellation which comes with the AirPods. You do not even have Force Touch. There is a touch sensitive button. So that's the main difference between both of these. Now let's dive into settings very quickly and see what are the different options which are there under the settings. So we're going to do the same thing. Go on to Bluetooth and then click on the eye icon and go into the AirPods settings. So the touch sensitive buttons can be remapped under the settings. You can also choose a double tap option on the AirPod, both left as well as right. So you can also turn on the microphone for both the AirPods, left as well as right. There is an automatic ear detection, which is a good feature according to me, and many of the other wireless or TWS earbuds do not have these functions. So this is really good. So far in the video we saw the design, we saw the features, we saw how these pair and what are the differences between them. Now let's talk about the sound quality, call quality, battery life, which are also and the most important factors when it comes to buying earphones. The AirPods sound great. I'm talking about the normal AirPods. They sound really great. Above a certain threshold of the volume, you cannot hear the surrounding, which is a good thing compared to the normal wireless earpods which are available with Apple's iPhones, which were rather available with Apple's iPhones. These are really good. If you ask me whether they are a step up from the corded earphones, definitely, and you should definitely go for these if you are listening to music casually, or you are doing too many calls in a day. This is a good addition to your ecosystem. The AirPods Pro, on the other hand, are a real step up. So you have noise cancellation, you have transparency mode with them. So it is a different kind of a earphone which you are buying, which is premium, which has all the features. It also has wireless charging inbuilt, so you don't need to spend extra money for that. Overall, I think the sound quality is far superior when it comes to the AirPods Pro. The AirPods are good, the normal ones are good, but I think the AirPods Pro are a little more bass heavy and more immersive, which will be better for people who are audiophiles. And Apple has really integrated the AirPods experience into the iPhone with iOS 15, and that also gives us a small glance towards what we are going to see with the AirPods 3. So Apple has introduced tracking with Find My on the AirPods. So AirPods 2 as well as the AirPods Pro support them. You can play a sound, you can even get directions, you can even get alerts if you keep your AirPods behind. So these are good things, and I think it is a good time to buy the AirPods as well as the AirPods Pro, because the AirPods 3 might be a step up to the AirPods 2, which might also have a little bit of noise cancellation and maybe a jump in the battery life. That is what the rumors say, at least. So I would not wait for them. If you have the budget, to go for the AirPods Pro. That's with the AirPods completely. Now let's talk about the battery life, and it is pretty similar. That's why I kept it to the end. Both the AirPods give you about 4 hours listening time. Apple says it gives you 4.5 and 5 hours, but you get 4 hours with both of these. If you are on calls the whole day, you are not going to get more than 2.5 hours with both of them. And this is with the AirPods with noise cancellation and transparency mode off. With the charging case, you do get about 20 to 22 hours of standby time, and they charge really fast. So you put it into the AirPods case, they charge really fast. And with this, we are at the end of the video. Do let me know down in the comment section if you have any queries with respect to these, and I reply to all your queries, so do hit me up. And as usual, thanks for watching.